Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. I thought we'd do a little faves and fails action in today's video. Haven't done a faves and fails in a couple of months. So I've been making videos, trying products, going on deep dives, and thought I'd just do a quick roundup of the last couple of months here on my channel. So first, I always like to show you the videos that I put up in the last couple of months because I'm hearing from people again that they're not really seeing my videos in their feed from YouTube. If you're not being served my videos, you can always switch from the home feed on YouTube to the subscriptions feed, which is usually located in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Then it'll show you all your favorite YouTubers and all their most recent videos so that you'll never miss a post. So the videos that I put up between March and now the beginning of May, the first one was about working out on rebounders. I took a deep dive into what could actually help to build bones in our workouts for postmenopausal women. Then the next two videos were about the sales that were going on. First was the Amazon sale, then was the Sephora sale. Those were both a lot of fun. I always love covering the sales. Then I did a one brand review on RMS Beauty, and I tried one of just about everything from the entire brand. Then after that, I put up my spring lookbook, which I'm always so excited about the lookbook. You know, I love shopping, especially for clothes. I did a menopause update video where I just filled you in on any changes in my menopause routine, and there have been some. And then my most recent video was my what I eat in a day, my diet and exercise routine, went through the entire thing. So that was the last 2 months in a nutshell. If you missed any of those videos, as I said, they'll all be linked in the description box below the video. And of course, you can find them all on my channel. Another great way to get notified of my videos, if you're not getting notified, is to sign up for emails on my blog. Every time I post a video to YouTube, I also post it to my blog, and then everyone on my email list automatically gets an email that I've posted a video. All right, so let's start in makeup because you guys, I have finally found that perfect eyeshadow palette that I'm always complaining doesn't exist, right? Every time I show you guys an eyeshadow palette, it's like, oh, this would be perfect if only it had the right shade of mid-tone matte. And I finally found it, and it's a small palette that is perfect for anyone, and it's from one of my favorite eyeshadow makers, and that is Natasha Denona. It's called the Mini Eye Sculpt Palette, and look at this little guy. It's only 5 pans, it's all matte, and it is just like a perfect curation of shades, at least for someone with my skin tone. And here's the reason it's perfect is this color right here. This is your perfect crease color to bring way up high just beneath your brow bone. So I can really make that hood recede, because when I don't have eyeshadow on this part of my hood way above the crease, this is really puffy and saggy. All I do to make it look like I don't have this puffy, sagging skin there is to disguise it with this shade. It just needs to be 1 to 2 shades darker than my actual skin tone. Just pick it up on my A502 brush, and then I can put it way up high here. This shade is perfect for transitioning above the crease where you really need it. Then I can go in with the next darker color deep into the crease to really darken that and darken it just a little bit above there. For an everyday palette where you don't need a shimmer, it is just perfection. You never get fallout, and they just blend so perfectly. And while I have my A502 brush out here, just want to let you know that BK Beauty is having a Mother's Day sale that's going on right now. It's right at the end of it. It's got like 2 more days to go, but if you were interested in picking up any of my brushes or any of the BK brushes, they're all 20% off for the rest of this weekend. It's a great time to get individual brushes like my A502, which is perfect for blending out that perfect color eyeshadow right in your crease. Great time to get my A506, which is my Kitten Paw concealer brush. This is the brush that changed my concealer game completely and has made my concealer look so good all the time. And of course, those brushes are available in my 7-piece set, and they're both also available in my travel set, but with shorter handles. And my travel set also includes my blush brush, the BK 101 foundation brush, and my A501 lid shader, all in this sleek little silver pouch that converts into a cup so that your brushes stand upright on the vanity at your destination. If you do want to add a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of glam to your look, I have the perfect little eyeshadows that I discovered in that RMS testing one brand video. These are the RMS Eyelights. These are very subtly metallic cream eyeshadows, and you get a ton in these tubes. I bought 2 of them. I really love this shade, which is Strobe, but this one's really pretty too. It's called Eclipse. This is more of like a greenish gray, and this is more like a slightly purplish taupe. I have it on the movable part of my lid today, and it's such a pretty color, and it just gives that little bit of light reflectiveness. It doesn't have any glitter in it. These wore perfectly without a primer. Every other cream eyeshadow that I've tried, if I didn't put a primer on with it, it gathered up in my crease by the end of the day and looked terrible. And these stayed put all day. They didn't budge. They didn't move anywhere. They didn't gather in my crease. They're just so perfect, and I love them so much. Now, when I did that review, I was wishing that they made matte versions of it. Almost the day that I put my review out, they actually came out with a matte version, and these are called their Cashmere Matte Eye Lights. So I grabbed one to try, and I gotta say, this one, it didn't cut it for me, not like the original eye lights do. When I go to rub it on, it balls and pills. And even if I rub it on my hand, it balls and pills. If I rub it on my eye, it balls and pills. So I'm gonna have to try to work with it a little bit. Maybe I need to use a brush. Maybe I need to, I don't even know what. I've tried to put it on a couple times. Every time, it's just makes kind of a mess up there. So not so thrilled with the cashmere version, but I definitely love the original eye lights. A couple other things that I love from that video are the bronzer. I didn't realize when I made that video that I love this so much, but I have been looking for a powder bronzer for quite a while, and this one I have used every single day since I tested it in that video. I just love it so much. This is the Redimension Hydro Bronzer in Tan Lines. It is just a beautiful bronzer, not too dark, not too warm, not too cold. My favorite brush to apply this with is the Nikki LaRose N15 brush. I just pick up a little bit of this, and I love the shape of this because it's fluffy, but it's tapered at the end. So, you know, bronzing my forehead, I already have it on there, but let me just put on a little bit more. It just is so subtle. I've used other bronzers and they just don't blend out well. I can contour the sides of my nose and get good control with that. I can do my cheekbones. I can do my jowlies there. In the pan, it looks like it has a little bit of a sheen to it, but on the skin, it just has the most beautiful, like soft satin skin-like finish. It's really, really pretty on the skin. I have a 20% off code with RMS, so I'll put that in the description box next to the link so you can get 20% off that. The Nikki LaRose brushes are also from BK Beauty, so this is also 20% off right now. So I'll link all the brushes in the description box below the video. One other favorite from the RMS video is this lipstick. I think this is their Legendary lipstick, and this is gorgeous. This one is in the color Melanie. I'm not wearing it today because I'm wearing another favorite lipstick, but I can bring in some footage of me in this. This color is so beautiful. It's like a very corally red. It is just gorgeous, and this stays in place so beautifully. It doesn't run up into your lip wrinkles. It's hydrating, it's creamy, it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but not a hard shine. It is just so beautiful. So the Lippie I do have on today I wanted to talk about, because I talk about this lipstick all the time, but I got yet a third shade of it. So just shows you how much I love something when I keep going back and getting it in more and more colors. So this is the Fenty Gloss Bomb lipstick, and it is hands down my favorite lipstick right now because it's like so lightweight and balmy. It just makes your lips look so plump and juicy and hydrated, and it makes them feel so good, and they never feel dry after this wears off. So the new shade that I picked up that I'm wearing today is called Hibiscus. So here are the swatches on the Fenty lipsticks. This one is called Hibiscus. This one is called Is It Fussy? And this one is Blazed Donut. This is probably the one that I wear most often because I usually go for a nude. So yeah, just really loving this formula so much. And I literally just apply it right in the center of both lips. And it is the prettiest lipstick. And oh, did I mention the fragrance? These smell so good. They smell like baking. And then the last thing in makeup is this new blush from Saie. These are their Super Suede blushes. This one is in Bella. Of the hot pink blushes, this one, the Saie, has replaced the Dior Rosy Glow for me. I do still love this, but I've been reaching for this one so much more. This is just So pretty, so soft, so finely milled. It's a little bit more natural looking. I apply it with my A507 angled blush brush. This is perfect for doing your blush. So what I like about this one is it's not as pigmented as a lot of the other blushes. Even though it does look really pigmented in here, you can dip your brush in there a decent amount and then you're not gonna get a ton of theatrical or clowny looking makeup. It's just very, very subtle and very pretty. And because of that, you can layer it. And I love layering it. All right, let's talk about sunscreen next. For today, I'm going to revisit a sunscreen that I feel like I keep coming back to. I'm wearing it today as my base, as my foundation, and I've been reaching for it a lot lately. That said, I'm not 100% sold on it. So the sunscreen that I'm talking about is the Elastin Hydrating Pro Mineral Sunscreen. This one is an SPF 36 and it's a tinted mineral sunscreen. I really like how this one looks on my skin, and I like it that I don't have to use foundation over it because it isn't sheer. It's tinted and it's got a pigment in it, and the pigment is really pigmented. So you put it on and it is like putting on makeup. You can put makeup on over it and it works great with other makeup, but it's beautiful on its own too. Here's the swatch on it, and I'll just rub it in here. So here's the finish on it. As you can see, it's slightly dark for me, but it definitely gives me that like sun-kissed tannish glow, and it's very pretty and it lasts all day. So I love the finish on it. I love how it looks on my skin. I love how it plays with makeup. My only problem with it is the amount of zinc in it. It's a little low for me, but it's not super low. It's 3.4%, but this one also does contain titanium dioxide, which mainly covers UVB and half the UVA spectrum, and the zinc really is there to do double duty on one half of the UVA spectrum, and then it's the only thing in there for the other half of the UVA spectrum. So it's not like you're not getting any UVA protection. You are getting some, but it's not as robust as it might be if it had 4, 6, 8, 10, 12% zinc in it. Like that would make it a really perfect sunscreen for me. Also, the price is inching up. This is now $79 for the tube, but it is 3.2 ounces. So that brings the ounce for ounce price to about $25. I only have one thing in skincare this month, and it is a fave, and it is the new NIRA Pro Plus. I got this a couple of months ago. They sent it in PR, and I've been using it for a while, and I gotta say, it is making such a difference in my neck. I am so happy about it. I kind of stopped using my devices for like, I don't know, maybe a month and a half. I just felt tired of everything. You ever get like that? Like you just feel tired of doing the full skincare routine, and you get tired of doing all the devices, and you just get tired of it, right? I mean, I went through the same thing like a year ago. I got tired of taking my supplements and I just stopped taking them for a few months. And here's the thing though about stopping is that it really makes me appreciate what I get out of the things that I do when I'm consistent and I do it. Because after like a month and a half, 2 months of not using my devices, could I see a difference, especially in my neck? Whew. And so I was like, well, this has been sitting around for a bit. Let me get back to it and start using the NIRA again, and I'll use the newer one. And what a difference it's been making in my neck. I've been especially using it here every night, and also my face every night. I'm really impressed with this, and I can definitely feel the difference in the power that it has, because this one delivers, where's the box? 50% more powerful and 35% faster. So I can definitely feel the power upgrade in this one, as far as it is definitely hotter. Like when I use the old NIRA Pro on level 5, it didn't really feel hot at all. When I use this one on level 5, it does feel hot. And I can definitely tell that it's 35% faster, and I think that's why it feels hotter. It definitely feels hotter than the previous, but it's not like, oh my God, it's so hot. And then I can definitely tell that it is faster because I do my whole face and my whole neck in less time than I did before. So really happy about this. They are also having a Mother's Day sale. I believe it's 20% off, and I'm hoping it goes through the weekend. And so my link is in the description box below the video if you want to pick up a NIRA for yourself or a mother you love. While we're talking about Mother's Day sales, Omnilux is also having a Mother's Day sale. You know, they make my Omnilux mask that I love so much, and their sale is $50 off on one mask, $115 off on 2 masks and $200 off if you buy 3. Also, their mini devices, which are so cute, I love them, they are 15% off as well. And then the last sale I wanted to mention was at Dermatology. It's 20% off for Mother's Day, but they have this amazing deal where if you purchase and you put it on auto ship, it's 25% off for life. That's crazy. So anyway, you could give that a try. My favorite products from them are the mineral sunscreen, also the matte sunscreen, and I love this luminous eye sunscreen. This is an SPF 41, and it's got that nice cooling tip, and you just put it under there. This I use for my under eye concealer instead of concealer a lot, especially in the summer, to give me that extra SPF protection under there. That's a great product to get at 20 or 25% off if you put it on auto ship. I wanted to just include my fail for the video, and that is this Dyson Airwrap attachment that I got. Because when I blow it with the blower attachment that comes with it, I always felt like, you know, it caused a lot of flyaways up here. But I saw this and I thought, ooh, I wonder if that's gonna give me like a sleeker blowout. I really can only use it on one side of my head. It's too awkward to use it on this side. You have to hold it at an angle like really facing down your hair in order for it to work. Otherwise it just blows up and down like everything else. So it's really just creating that angle of blowing down, which works on the side that your dominant hand is on. But to blow this side, I usually just reach over. When I reach over this way, it's aiming more like this, and so things are blowing up. Anyway, I just don't love it for this side. I would have to blow dry lefty on this side to have it go right, and I'm just not coordinated enough to blow dry lefty. I was like, it's making me feel so uncoordinated and the angle's so weird. It could be me, it could be user error, but it's not like, oh my God, it revolutionized my hair, it's amazing. I was like, yeah, it's okay. I can get the same blowout with the original attachment without having had to purchase this guy. All right, let's move on to clothes. Wanted to share a few things from the lookbook. First one is this sweater. This is one of my favorite things from the entire lookbook. You know about me and the crocheted sweaters. Cannot get enough of them. This one is really cute. It's got a little bit of a bell sleeve and it's got a different pattern here at the edge than the rest of it. It's very holey, a very open weave, and it just has a little tie right here. It comes in 2 or 3 different colors. It's very soft and it's very perfect for this time of year where, you know, it's a little chilly in the morning, a little warmer in the afternoon. And then another crochet sweater that I really fell hard for, it's just so sweet, is this little white one with a cap sleeve and more of a crew neck. I love the patterning on this one, that at the front, it's got that little triangular yoke with one stitching, and then the rest is more of like a little bit of a striped crochet stitching. So that one is a super cutie. My favorite pair of jeans from the lookbook is this pair of white jeans. White jeans are just such a perfect staple for spring and summer, and these are such great fitting jeans. This brand is one of my favorite denim brands. The denim is a little bit stretchy, but not super stretchy, so they don't stretch out too much while you're wearing them. And for sizing, I'll put the size that I got and my height and weight in the description box below the video to help you with sizing as well. Then the last thing I want to share from the lookbook was this dress. This dress is just so pretty. I love the colors on it. It's very springy, but it can also take you through the summer and into fall. The fabric's really nice. It's got a nice drape. It's a midi dress, but it's going to be flattering for all body types. It's so well made. It's got like a zipper here on the side, and it has this little bit of ruching right over here, so it's very forgiving around the tummy area. I feel like it's just such a versatile piece. You could wear it to the office with a jacket, you could wear it to a shower, you could wear it to lunch. All right, and then the last faves are more relating to the menopause video, the workout videos. So the first thing that I want to talk about is my rebounder. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so happy I got this rebounder. I love the thing, and I love working out on it. They give you a better, more efficient cardio workout than running, and they put less stress on your joints. I'm looking to do things that are going to increase bone and also give me cardio, and the rebounder is like that in a nutshell. It gives me both the things that I need in one effective workout. And then relating to the health is my weighted vest. I just love the weighted vest that I got. A lot of people ask me if it smelled terrible. I think they were probably buying a different brand. If you use my link, it will take you to the same weighted vest as I got. It's Zealous. and it didn't smell at all. And it's a great way to invest, and I love it. I got the 8-pounder to start. You're supposed to work up to 10% of your body weight, so I would be going up to 12 pounds. 8 pounds feels heavy to me right now, but I'll eventually work up to the 12 pounds. But you know, you got to take your time and you got to start slow. You don't want to hurt yourself with these things. So definitely get a smaller one to start. The last thing relating to health and the workouts is my creatine supplement. So one of the videos that I did, I think the month before, was on my supplement routine, and I had just added in this creatine supplement, and I said that I would report back on how I was feeling with it and how it was going. And I really like taking creatine. Creatine monohydrate is good for your brain, for your bones, and for your muscle strength. And it can also be good for your heart. So it hits all the things that I'm concerned about as I age, and so I wanted to try it. And it's also supposed to give you like more energy and better recovery after your workout. The main thing that I've noticed about it is that on the days that I work out, I am not quite as exhausted later in the day. Like usually after I worked out, when I was sitting down and eating lunch, I would get so sleepy that I would practically like fall asleep. With this, I have much more energy. And I gotta say, I think it's also affecting my brain and my ability to recall facts, because over the weekend I was chatting with some folks and I remembered two things that normally I would be like, I don't know, I can't remember. Let me look it up, or I'd have to call someone and text someone. I thought of it all on my own, and I was like, that is so unlike me. I usually have like a junk for memory. So the dosage is usually 5 grams, but that's for like a bodybuilding man. I'm just like a tiny little woman, so I'm taking a 2.5 gram dose. For these, I got the pills. This usually comes in a powder with water. With my morning tea is when I take them. I went with the pills just to get them in there quick and easy without having to be labored drinking something. Make sure you stir it up, because sometimes it's not all mixed in and it gets to the bottom and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that was that. I really do like it, and I think it is helping with energy and with muscle and hopefully with bone, and I think it's also helping with the old thinking, so that's good. Definitely look into any new supplement that you're going to take yourself. Make sure that you want to take it, that it's going to be right for you, that it's not going to interfere with any of your other stuff. But the one thing that most women complain about is that you can end up retaining water with this, so you can put on some water weight. All right, and that is everything that I had to share in today's video. So that's it for this week's Faves and Fails plus Mother's Day sales. Well, that kind of rhymes. So a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I hope you're celebrated on Sunday, and I hope everyone in your life appreciates how fabulous you are. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. If you want to stick around and watch another video, check out this video next.